See you guys.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for coming.
See you later.
See
Thank
you.
you for coming.
See you.
Thanks
Thanks so much. Bye.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Well, that's it. Hope we get our money's worth.
Can't put a price on goodwill.
There's one bottle of the good stuff left. Anyone?
Why not? So, you had a good time?
Yeah, it wasn't all bad.
Oh, I wouldn't you over yet. Have I done something wrong? You've been weird with me all day.
I spoke to a colleague of yours earlier on. Simone Diamond? Yeah, she mentioned your reputation at Fraser and Brown, also your nickname.
The nail gun.
Well, it's funny to you that I've gone into business with a guy who thinks nothing of screwing his clients and his co-workers. That sort of behaviour could ruin our startup and my reputation.
I'm not like that anymore, Francis.
You were all over Carly Longmire today.
I was being friendly. It's what we were here to do.
Your way of being friendly is not the way I want to do business.
Let me explain.
Oh.
I used to be exactly like Simone described me. I used sex to get clients to sign on the dotted line. In fact, every girl I met was fair game, at work or otherwise. I used women. But that's all over for me now.
What, you suddenly embraced chastity, did you?
No. I realized it was a destructive way to deal with grief. 5 years ago, I met my wife, Claire. We were married after a year, and she was pregnant 6 months later. It was the happiest I'd ever been. She was 8 months in when she went into labor. She woke up screaming in the middle of the night. I called an ambulance, but the baby wasn't going to wait. When the baby finally came, there were no cries, nothing. He was a little boy, and we lost him. I sat there for 30 minutes, cradling him in my arms. So still. Things with Claire were never the same. After that, we got divorced 6 months later. I threw myself into my work, into the bed of anyone who'd have me. I'd convinced myself that it was my way of dealing with the grief. It was just a way to avoid it. So, yeah, I might flash a smile, or play up the charm with girls like Carly, but screwing around, it's not what I do anymore. I think I might have that drink.
We missed lunch. Kerry Green?
All sorted.
Good. All the girls yet? They'll be wondering what happened.
I'll just file it under S for Sophie's Got Secrets. And I'll explain it all one day.
Will you?
Maybe.
Meaning no?
Meaning maybe.
They're your best friends, Soph.
Which is exactly why I don't want to lay my problems on them.
Well, it's not about laying your problems on them.
And also why I don't want them looking at me like I'm some kind of victim. Can we not do this, please? Was I really that horrible today?
You could have done with a drink.
I don't know why you put up with me sometimes.
No, I think maybe you do. Beer?
Thought you'd never ask.
How'd it go?
Okay.
Actually, not okay. It was the opposite of okay. It was pretty much the definition of horrible.
So the money?
It's gone. So's the chunk I gave him after we won.
No way.
Seeing him in the pub today, it's like time warping back 15 years.
Why didn't you ever tell me you had a gambling problem?
Because it hasn't been a problem in so long. Longer than I've known you.
I'm sorry, Beck. If I didn't give him the money this morning, then
It wasn't this morning. It was winning the lottery in the first place that triggered him.
Isn't that a bit of a stretch?
No, I don't think it is. Having all that money in the bank's supposed to make life easier, but it's just been a roller coaster ever since it happened. First Tiffany suing Jen and now Dad.
We'll get through it.
I know.
Guess we better start looking for a new reception venue.
Maybe we should just forget the whole thing and elope to Vegas. Elvis could marry us.
Sounds like a plan, on one condition. No knickers at the wedding.
Hello.
Thanks, love.
She's dropping the lawsuit. What? Francis's bluff worked. Oh, you should have heard Tiffany on the phone. She was so gut. But she's dropping it.
That's great, Jen.
Ah, this can go where it belongs. In the bin. I'm calling the girls. After all these years, we finally put her back in her box.
I reckon you managed that at the reunion.
Talked around in the end, eh?
I don't know that it was as simple as talking her around. Not from the look on her face today. There's more to this.
Hey, where's your fascinator?
Where it belongs.
And that would be...
With the other remains of the day, there's nothing sadder than a wilted fascinator. It's a metaphor for good times gone. Excuse me. Hey, good news or bad?
Good. Really good.
What, she's dropping it?
The entire thing. She just called.
Just like that?
Just like that. What you said went perfectly.
That's so brilliant.
Score 2 for the losers. Speak soon.
Bye.
Can you hear the crack from a hard life breaking? Can you see the flood from the waves of my regrets? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No more cards to play. In a corner, I surrender to your way. To your way.